Okay, our second stretch on the lower back static phase is a 90-degree bend leg and throw over for the entire spine. We're going to ask athletes to flex the right knee up. The leg is 90 degree. We don't ever want to bring the knee any closer. We're going to open the hip. That will actually be another stretch. And we don't want it less than 90. We want to at least get the intensity of the entire spine. So by perpendicular. Now we're just going to use the body's weight and we're going to throw it over. Leg over. So now we're getting the stretch on all the spine while anchoring. As you can see here, the shoulder, great technique. The shoulder is what determines the range of motion that you can go in the hips. So you can see Dwayne has good hip flexibility, but it's not important how far the knee actually goes, but that the shoulder is anchored, and then we adjust on the ability for the leg to go further. Okay, and now we're going to allow the hip to rotate and allow the weight of the knee go over the body and get a flex in the entire spine, all along by maintaining the most important aspect, and that is the shoulders anchoring onto the ground. So we have the upper spine locked in and we're getting the stretch and the weight of the upper leg. Okay, go ahead and put the leg back at 90 degrees. Now we're going to add a little bit of resistance, aiding resistance by the opposite hand on the outside of the knee. So in this case it's the left hand on the right knee. Just a slight pull, but number one, maintaining the compression of the shoulder onto the turf or the grass, and still just utilizing great technique where the entire vertebrae is being compressed. Okay, good. All right, athletes, if you would straighten your leg, John Dwayne, and we want to flex our left knee up at 90 degree. We're going to do the first degree and allow the body's weight to allow the compression on the spine. Rotate it over. Use the weight of the leg to get a full twist. Again, emphasizing the anchoring of the left shoulder in this case to allow the entire spine to twist in a different degree of motion, in this case over the right hip. Okay, relax, pull the knee up perpendicular to the ground. Now we're going to take the right hand on the outside of the left knee and we're going to use a little bit of resistance to aid the motion, and we're going to pull the leg over. Notice it's not much motion, okay, and the degree of motion is only going 180 degrees to the ground, but we still are maintaining this anchoring of the left shoulder.